Hey, how's it going, guys? Listen, today's video is on a topic that may be a little controversial, but I think you'll even notice in the title of this video that, it's gonna, I know that it's gonna have somewhat of a different type of effect on people. And I titled this way because it is a term, it is a phrase that I have heard throughout my life, never really knowing the true meaning. I had an idea. However, someone gave me the game, and I have to say that even though I speak about this topic almost daily, as a matter of fact, I do speak on it daily, that hearing this from someone else literally has given me a completely different insight of the creation of the narcissist. And the narcissist was created by the Old Hoe. Woo! And I said Ole, Olehoe, the Old Hoe. And that is a term that has been used for quite some time, I'll say. And it is a term that was given to, frankly, it was given to a woman, even though that this term is not gender specific, because although it was given to, the term was given to a female, but the spirit of an old hoe is the spirit of it's not gender specific. It can be a male or a female. Now, there are some characteristics that I will say that are truly dedicated to a female. Now, I'm gonna just go right in, with things that were taught to me. And one of the things was the mindset of the female that says you have to find a man that loves you more than you love him in order for you to marry. That's the kind of man that you want to marry. And if you're not really thinking about how to love someone, that whole phrase will slip right past you, because you're not really looking into what it's saying. Because what that phrase is actually saying is, find you a man that loves you that you actually do not love. That's what that phrase is actually saying. It's saying, find you somebody that loves you, because he's going to do anything you want him to do. And you can use him, you can abuse him, torture him. He's going to still take care of you because he loves you. You don't love him. See, it's a mindset. Now, although this was brought to me through the vehicle of a female, it's not gender specific, because you have males that have this exact same mindset toward a female, just in a different way. It's, I'll get what I want. I can make this female fall in love with me, but I'll never love her. And they use a term. The term is, I don't love these hoes. It's, I'll make them love me, but I don't love them. And when they love me, that means I can do what I want. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. And the mindset still comes from someone teaching him that mindset. He wasn't just born that way. She wasn't just born that way. We often talk about where the mindset came from. This is where it came from. It came from the old hoe. Because the old hoe taught the young child, don't ever trust anybody. Never trust anybody. That's the mindset of the old hoe. Don't trust anybody. Well, why? Who thinks like that, right? It's because you're not to be trusted. Because they're teaching that person that you won't be trusted, so you never trust anybody. And you never trust anybody because that is what makes other people trust you. The fact that you don't trust anybody, that makes people trust you. It's a mindset. When you think about it, when you think about how, or why would someone just think like that? Why would someone think and say, don't trust anybody that you don't even know? Why do you just not trust them? They weren't saying it because nobody's trustable. They're saying it to give you a mindset. So when you hear a person say, I don't trust anybody, the immediate thought you have is, most of the time, okay, that person might be trustable because they don't trust anybody. That's how the mind works. Your mind works in a way where you just make sense out of things. That's it. It just wants to make sense out of everything. Although it may not actually make sense, your mind will engulf it, process it, and then come to a conclusion about it. And the narcissist has studied this for many years. They have studied this for many years. This is not new information. See, this is information that the empath just started to share. As empaths, we're just starting to share this. And I know that the majority of the people that subscribe to me are women. And that's why I said this is not gender specific. But although most of you do know females that this does relate to, you know exactly the mindset that I'm speaking about because you've heard of it. And you women, I know that you've heard of it. I know that you've heard of the term, and I know that you have been taught, not necessarily taught this, because if you weren't raised by an old hoe, and let me give you a little background on the old hoe. See, the old hoe was the one, that's the mother who had a mother that was an old hoe, who had a mother that was an old hoe, who had a grandmother. This thing goes way back, not just, something new generation or something up to date. This really, the old hoe is it was a name change from the Jezebel spirit. And as the years changed and came up, in the 1900s, maybe around the early 1900s, the old hoe, that was the one who schemed on the opposite sex. That was the one that schemed on people to say, and to give it the mindset just as it was given to me, it was a way of thinking about how you're going to live your life. They were taught happiness was having money or things, not love, not appreciation, not reciprocity, but things, physical things, financial things. They were taught, the old hoe taught, you want money. It's all about money. It's all about having something physical. It's not about a family. It's not about raising in unity, raising a family in unity, oneness, being with your partner and having each other's back. That's not what they taught. See, the old hoe taught the younger ones, because they taught it to their sons and they taught it to the daughter, that just depending on what they had. And they showed them, no, you don't trust people. That'll make them trust you. You take when you walk to the table. You don't give. You walk around with your hand closed, not with your hand open. See, they taught the mindset of selfishness. It's all about you. It's all about how to make you happy. It's all about how to control somebody. See, and this is what they taught. And the way they taught that you control somebody, and the way she taught that you control a man, was you keep him in pain. You have to be able to bring pain to your victim. You have to be able to bring pain to your victim, because see, you cannot control your victim if you're not bringing them pain. And see, I want to take this all the way across the board. I'm going to talk about it even from being, well, I ain't even going to go that far back. It's tight, changes the subject. I'm just going to say this. She was taught, or the old hoe taught, that in order for you to control that man or that woman, you must first give them everything they want. See, we call it the love bond. You give them everything they want initially. You give them your time. You give them attention. You give them affection. You give them loads and unlimited amounts of everything that they could ever possibly want in a person. You make them think that they have just met their dream person, their dream mate. And then you just stop out of nowhere. And when you stop, that's how you will know. You get to assess. You get to look back at that person and you get to say, okay, what are they doing? Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, you're wondering where I'm at. Yeah, okay. Oh, it works. It works. Okay. See, this is the way that they bring and inflict pain. See, if somebody's giving you pleasure and filling you with all of those good things and, being your biggest cheerleader and cheering you on and every day, and you're feeling all of that, when they meet you, that person is controlling your happiness. So therefore, they're going to control your pain. That is the mindset of the old hoe, the Jezebel, the narcissist. We just been changing names on it. It's the same spirit. The old hoe taught, if you want to take, and they casting a spell on you, if you want to take a man from his woman, you got to be his wife. You got to do everything his wife won't do. And his wife sitting at home wondering, what is she doing that I'm not doing? That is the reason why you wonder, what is that other woman doing? What is that other man doing that I'm not doing? What they're doing is everything. They're doing everything that you would not believe. You wouldn't believe that humans even think like that. Oh, that old hoe taught him very well. You gotta be the best wife he ever had if you're gonna take him from his wife. You gotta be the best husband she ever had if you're gonna snatch her from her husband. They taught him to be the best. You gotta study. What do they like? See, they get in your life and they find out, what is it that you like? Oh, okay. It makes you feel good to just be affectionate with you. Affection in public, holding your hand, kissing all over you. And, they're going to shower you with all of that. You're going to feel like you're alive. You're going to feel electricity when you're around that old hoe. They taught him how to make you feel like you've never felt before. And once they accomplish making you feel like you've never felt before, that's it. That's it. That's it. They're going to start to devalue you. They're going to pull back. And when they pull back, it's over. They're assessing you when they pull back. They look at how much pain are you in. Are you running? You trying to figure out what's going on, what I'm doing? Gotcha. I got you now. Oh yeah, you're all in. I got you. You want to make me happy now. This is the mindset of the old hoe. This is the creation of the narcissist. We all wondering, were you born like that? What happened to you? What made you like that? They were watching a narcissist. They were watching a old hoe. And they were being taught by that old hoe. You become a narcissist by example. See, being a narcissist is a choice. We want to believe, well, nah, that's just how you was born. We want to believe that it's a character flaw. You were taught game and they liked it. They were taught game and they loved it because it taught them how to control. It taught them how to control people. It taught them and it gave them power. See, when you teach people something that gives them power, you just don't know what you just gave to that person. You just created a monster. When you've taught someone that gives them something that gives them power, you have in essence created a monster if you have not given them ways to restrict or control that monster, that power. Any type of power that does not have a governing device becomes destructive. And the old hoe, the devil, the narcissist, they were taught empowerment without any restrictions. And that is the reason why when they start to torture you, it's unrestricted, unadulterated, the worst nightmare, everything you think that's painful. The narc has been sitting there thinking about it the whole time. They want to tear your heart right out of your chest while you standing right in front of them. See, a narcissist thinks like a hyena. When a hyena kills its prey, it doesn't kill it and then eat it. No, the hyena likes to stop its prey and then start just tear your heart, your intestines and everything out while you're still living. It wants to see the animal go through the torture. A hyena wants to see the animal go into shock and listen and lays right beside it as it eats it from the inside out while it's still alive. And that's the mindset of the old hoe, the narcissist, the devil. They want to put you in pain and turmoil on a level you have never dreamed about. They want to kill you. The narcissist, listen, an old hoe was taught, and they taught that you should kill, you should make the men fight and kill one another because you're going to triangulate. That's where it all started. Bring them around one another. Make them fight and kill one another for you. Because you have been the dream come true for both of them. Make them kill one another for you. See, the mindset is total destruction. The mindset isn't I'm just going to hurt people. No. The mindset of the old hoe is I want to destroy you. And they want to destroy everybody, not just one of you. Because whichever one wins today loses tomorrow. There is no winner. There is no winner when it comes to dealing with a narcissist, the old hoe. There is no winner, because if you're with it, you're surely a loser. Ask anybody who has ever been with a narc, ever been with one. You are surely the loser.